everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I want to introduce a new challenge on my channel. So I am going to be doing a regrow your edges back challenge. So let me give a little backstory. So this summer I was going through, I don't want to say I was going through a lot, but this summer I had a lot going on. You know, I was preparing to graduate, I was preparing to move, I was working, I was volunteering, I was doing an internship. So I was doing a whole lot of stuff this summer, which had me very overwhelmed and stressed out. So due to that, I guess my edges got caught in the crossfire of my stress. So yes, I was highly stressed out. And I also was doing like a not a regrow, but like I was doing a why can't I talk today? Over the summer I was doing a hair growth challenge. So if you haven't seen the results to that, I'll link it in the description. But you know, I didn't get the results that I was looking for, so it made me think of like what happened. And I think it was due to me being very stressed and overwhelmed over the summer. So I think my hair wasn't thriving. I mean, it grew some, but it didn't grow to the length that I thought it was going to. So I think that had something to do with it also, because also when I was taking my hair out, I noticed that my edges were like, well, I noticed before the challenge actually. It was like one day I woke up and it was like, I was like, where's my edges? It's like they ran away or something like that. Like I was like, what's going on? So, you know, I did some research and all this stuff like that, and I was just thinking about a lot of stuff. And I remember like a couple years ago I went to the doctor and I took like a blood test or whatever to make sure, you know, everything's good. And you know, one thing he said was that I had low vitamin D levels. So he recommended that I take vitamin D, and I did like that. Right after that appointment, you know, I went and got some vitamin D, and that was the last time. I decided that, you know, because I was thinking about getting some biotin, and but then I was like, you know what, maybe I should get what my body actually needs. So I was reading that, you know, if you have low vitamin, I don't know if I have a, he didn't say I have a vitamin D deficiency. He just said my vitamin D levels were low. So I was like, instead of buying biotin, because I was doing some research on YouTube and I was thinking about getting some like liquid biotin and all this stuff like that. But then I was like, you know what, let me get something that my body actually needs. So I was like, so I decided to pick up some liquid vitamin D. So this is it right here. So I was doing some research and it said that if you have like low vitamin D levels, that it can cause you to lose your hair. So or it can cause like hair thinning and all this stuff like that. So so I went and picked up some vitamin D, and then I was doing some more research and I came across hair fertilizer. This virgin hair fertilizer that a lot of people were using to regrow their edges. So I picked this up at my local beauty supply store. So it says it's an anti-dandruff and hair conditioning cream for rapid and hair growth and healthy hair growth. So that's what it says on the package. And then here are the directions and the ingredients. So throughout this regrowing my edges challenge, I'm going to be using this hair fertilizer, making sure I take my vitamin D, and also something I did in the past that really helped and worked for me was my using the derma roller. So I also have right now it's sitting in alcohol because I'm about to use it. So So I've used this before and it helped. So I've used it before and it helped to like regrow my edges. So I plan on using that with the combination of the hair fertilizer. And also something I read up on, it said if you're under a lot of stress, it can literally cause your hair to fall out overnight. And I felt like that's what happened to my edges. It was like 1 minute I had edges and then the next morning I woke up, my edges was gone. Okay, so so that happened like over the summer, and like this is what my edges are looking like right now. I don't know, like I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, does it look like I ain't got no edges? And she said, no, it looks normal to me. So I don't know. I know it was because I had a bald spot like right here, which it has grown in some, as you can see, but all I've been doing was just like putting oil on my edges at night. That's all I've been doing. So I feel like it's grown in just a little bit, but it's not what like I'm looking for. So I hope you guys can see that. Going to be doing I don't know how long I'm going to be doing it for. Like in my mind I have like I think like 12 weeks. I want to do like a 12-week challenge because I feel like that should be more than enough time to like definitely see. I don't know if my edges would completely grow back in that time, but I feel like that should be enough time to see like a lot of growth. So I don't know if I said this before, but I do have a video on the derma roller, so I'll link that also in the description box as well. So what the derma roller is that it has all these little tiny needles on them. So this one is the 1.0 milliliter size needle. I got this off of Amazon, and right now it's in alcohol. You know, you have to like sanitize it before and after you use it. And so what it's supposed to do is like, it's supposed to like create little like puncture wounds on your skin, which is supposed to help produce collagen. So in this case, I'm using the derma roller to kind of like help the hair fertilizer like penetrate like my scalp more. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm going to be doing for like pretty much the next 12 weeks. I'm thinking I might come on like once a week and put up a video, so that way I can be consistent with this and not just like after 2-3 weeks and then I just stop or whatever. So I feel like if I make a video once a week showing you guys like my progress and showing you guys me using the derma roller, then it'll help me to stay consistent. So I plan on using this like once a week. I don't know if I'm gonna up it to twice a week, but right now it's gonna be once a week. I'm gonna use this once a week, and then I'm gonna use this I don't know if I'm gonna use, I know I'm gonna use it every night, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it in the morning as well, because I think it's I mean, it's not a bad smell, but you could definitely smell it. So I know I have to go to work in the morning, so I don't know if I want to like, you know, go around smelling like hair fertilizer. So I know I'm gonna use it at night, every night. And then I'll be taking my vitamin D every day. So let's get started. Alright, so I just finished putting on the hair fertilizer, and I already feel the tingling going on right now. So at night I will be using like a headscarf at night, but right now it's like the middle of the day, so I'm not gonna use a scarf right now. But at night when I go to sleep, I will be putting on a headscarf. And then I already took my vitamin D this morning. So yeah, so that's gonna be the basis of the challenge. And so if you guys have any comments, questions, you know, you can leave that in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.